Hello everyone. Uh, Today we will do something which are directly not related into the syllabus, but the things are very important when we will discuss about plane figure. Okay, so all types of plane figures and definition I will try to mention here. These things are very important for class 6 to 8. So if you have already know about these polynomials and this concept, then no problem. It is for those students who are not know properly about this thing. Okay, so let's start. So I started with polygon. So what is polygon? In previous video I given the definition of polygon. Polygon is a simple closed curve made up only of line segment. Okay. So it is closed figure. So we need at least 3 sides to make a closed figure by line segment. So first question is how many sides, how many minimum number of sides to draw a polygon. So answer is 3, because we cannot draw a figure, closed figure by 2 line segments. Okay. Now we will divide the polygon according to number of sides. Okay. So if the number of sides is 3, then we call the polygon is triangle. And I think from here you can give easily 10 or 15 definition from here. So the topic is very important. You can no need to memorize the definition. You can, if you can understood the concept, then you can give the definition easily. So triangle, number of side is 3. So a polygon with, or a triangle is a polygon with 3 sides or with 3 line segments. So definition is very easy. If the number of sides is 4, then quadrilateral. Laterals. Okay. So what is quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides. If number of sides is 5, then it is called pentagon. Similarly, you can give definition. A pentagon is a polygon with 5 sides. Okay. All definitions are similar. If number of sides is 6, then we call hexagon. 7 septagon. 8 octagon. 9 monogon. 10 decagon. Okay. So from here you can give 7 definitions. That's why I told the topic is very important. Okay. But pentagon, hexagon, septagon not directly related with the chapter quadrilateral. From here I also discuss some. I will also discuss some terms related to quadrilateral. Okay. So first, pentagon, hexagon, septagon, octagon, nonagon, locagon, we only read the definition, and now we classify the triangle and quadrilateral. In previous class, you already learn about triangle. Okay. From here, I recall one time the triangles and its definition. Definition also very easy. Then quadrilaterals. Okay. So triangle. We classify the triangles in two ways. First way, according to side. Second way, according to angle. Angles. Okay. So according to angles, we divide the triangles in three parts. Acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. The definition is very easy. Acute angle, that means angles are acute. So all angle less than 90. So definition is very easy if you understood the meaning. Acute angle, that means all angle less than 90 degree. So acute angle triangle, a triangle whose all angles are less than 90 degree is called acute angle triangle. One angle greater than 90. So obtuse angle triangle, similar definition. Obtuse angle triangle is a triangle whose one angle is greater than 90 degree and right angle equal to 90 degree. So right angle triangle is a triangle whose one angle is 90 degree. So here one, here all. Okay. All angles less than 90 degree and one angle greater than 90 degree. Not possible to two angles more than 90, because if two angle more than 90, then the sum of two angle more than 180. But angle sum property says that the sum of all angle of a triangle is less than 90, equal to 180. Okay. According to side, first equilateral triangles. Second, isosceles triangle. Third, scalene triangle. Equilateral, all side equal. Two side equal, no equal side. So equilateral triangle is a triangle whose all sides are equal. Isosceles triangle is a triangle whose two sides are equal. Isosceles scalene triangle is a triangle whose no sides are equal or whose all sides are unequal. You can give the definition in your way. So if you read in this way, then I think the things are things are very easy and it is stable on your mind. Okay. Triangle, no more thing about triangle. Now quadrilateral. Laterals. Okay. So quadrilaterals. Now we classify the quadrilateral. So first definition from quadrilateral is trapezium. Okay. So it is also very easy. Trapezium, when a quadrilateral becomes trapezium when one parallel side is there. Parallel side. One pair of parallel side. So what is trapezium? Trapezium is a quadrilateral with one pair of equal parallel side. Okay. So one pair of parallel side is there and other two side anything you can draw in this way also. So this one and this one parallel. So what is trapezium? Trapezium is a quadrilateral whose one pair of sides are parallel. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. Okay. So trapezium is a quadrilateral whose one pair of opposite sides are parallel. So first definition comes with one parallel side, one pair of parallel side. If two pair of parallel side is there, pair of opposite sides parallel, sides are parallel. Parallel. Okay. So two pair of opposite sides are parallel. Then it becomes a parallelogram. So the pictures like this. Parallel. So parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose two pair of opposite sides are parallel. Very easy. And no need to memorize the definition. Okay. So what is parallelogram? Parallelogram, that means two pair of opposite sides are parallel. Okay. Then if the angles of a parallelogram become 90 degrees, then it become rectangle. Okay. So what is rectangle? So you can give the definition in this way also. A rectangle is a parallelogram whose all angles are 90 degrees. If all angles become 90 degrees, then it's become rectangle. Okay. So rectangle, that means pair of parallel side with 90 degree angle. 90 degree angle. So you can give the definition from here also. A rectangle is a parallelogram whose all angles are 90 degrees. Or you can give the definition from quadrilateral. So which condition is there in a quadrilateral? If two pair of parallel side is there and all angles 90 degree. So from here also you can give the definition. A rectangle is a quadrilateral with two pair of parallel sides. Pair of opposite sides are parallel and each angle is 90 degree. Okay. From here, if all sides become equal sides, all sides become equal, then it become square. So what is the definition of square? Square is a rectangle whose all sides are equal. Okay. So square is a one kind of rectangle. Okay. So from here you give the definition. What is square? Square is a rectangle whose all sides are equal. Or you can give the definition from here. So which condition applied in square? All side equal, sides equal, and here all angle 90. So here also all angle 90. So all angle 90. So if you give the definition from quadrilateral to E square, so you can say that A square is a quadrilateral whose all sides are equal and each angle 90 degree. So things are very easy. It is depend on you in which way you memorize these things. Okay. So very easy. All side equal become 90 degree. Or in another way you also give the definition of square. So we first define rhombus. So what is rhombus? If only one condition is there, all sides equal, only one condition, all sides equal. Okay. If all sides equal of a quadrilateral, then it becomes rhombus. So what is rhombus? Rhombus is a quadrilateral whose all sides equal. So here only sides equal. No condition given on angles. Okay, only sides. So all sides is equal. So square is also a rhombus. You can think square as a rhombus, but you cannot think a rhombus as a square, because in case of rhombus the angles may not be 90. So and in definition of square the angles must be the 90 degree. So a rhombus may not be a square, but a square is always a rhombus, because the condition is all sides are equal. In square also the condition is all sides are equal. So you can think square as a rhombus. Okay. So I think the definition of rhombus is clear. So from here we also give the definition of square. So already one condition is given there, plus only one condition is here, each angle 90 degree. So what is square? A square is a rhombus whose each angle equal to 90 degree. So from here you can give the definition. Okay. And other thing, kite. What is kite? The condition of kite is adjacent sides are equal. So a quadrilateral whose adjacent sides are equal is called a kite. Okay. So adjacent side, that means what is adjacent side? This thing I miss here. If we are in classroom, then the question what is adjacent sides, the students given me the answer. This thing I will missing very much. Okay. Adjacent side, what is adjacent side? Adjacent side, that means the sides having common vertex. So if it is one vertex, then this side and this side is common. So these two are adjacent side. Okay. And adjacent side. Okay, here better write two pair of adjacent sides are equal. Okay, so here one pair of adjacent side, here another pair of adjacent side. So what is kite? Kite is a quadrilateral whose two pair of adjacent side is equal. Okay, so this value equal, this value equal. These are the definition of 2D figure or plane figure. Okay, the properties of parallelogram we will learn about it later. Later one chapter is parallelogram is there. They are also given the concept, some properties of square, rhombus, rectangle. Okay. But these definition are very important. Definition, not definition. This concept. If you have concept about this, then you can easily give the definition. And these things are not directly related to the chapter quadrilateral, but I think these are the very important. That's why I discuss here these things. As you and it is not necessary the video you follow or not. I think you needs these concepts. Okay. So tata for today.